action!
I'm interested in hearing about this Drizzt Warden. Tell me about this drow.
The story of Drizzt is not a simple story. It's very complicated. There's a lot of things happening all at once. We have Bruno searching for his ancestral home. We have Drizzt. He's hunting down Artemis. Regis, he's just running for his life. And of course we got that love triangle that keeps everything all interesting.
The way the stories weave in and out, you're talking about an epic tale.
The narrative starts out with Bruno dying and saying, okay, we've got to go for my lost home to Mithril Hall. And that's what drives the beginning of the story. Yet, fairly early on, it goes in completely all new directions, and it's not anything about Mithril Hall or this hunt for the lost home anymore.
We've all seen Lord of the Rings and the more traditional fantasy film, and we've seen the superhero action movies. However, this mixes the superhero action in a fantasy setting. It's just completely different, unique.
You know, I don't want to spoil the movie for you guys, but I mean, there's a lot of fighting.
Speed, sleight of hand.
Spinning maneuvers and leaping and jumping.
Quick attack, but also it's distraction.
It's never do a move and wait to see what the other person does. It's always one blade following up the other while another one's coming and you're doing something else.
Next thing you know, you've got a dagger in your throat and you're done for.
Be glad I'm so practical, Drizzt Warden.
When we see fights with Wolfgar, he's still agile. Just clobber everyone. Drizzt has superhuman agility for being a drow. Both Drizzt and Artemis have magical weapons. With these two, you get the two best sword fighters in the land. You add the magical essence of their abilities and you just pump it up. It's like the best fighters on steroids.
Every single one of the major characters has a developmental arc. None of them are the same at the beginning to the end of the story.
Each character has their own unique spark, you know, that just grabs your attention, and from the moment they step on the scene, you're just fixated on them.
Regis is a great character, and you just think, what is this guy good for? His risking everything puts everyone he knows and everything he has completely on the line. What is he going to do about the fact that his lifestyle has nearly destroyed everything he loves?
We've all had romantic feelings for someone who's not available. You're always rooting for Drizzt. You're hoping that Drizzt saves the day and wins the girl. But, you know, what about Wolfgar? He's not a villain, he's a hero.
And it gets even more complicated because Wolfgar is Drizzt's protege. Kind of tried to teach him some of those things to become a man. And then Drizzt finds himself in love with Wolfgar's girl.
That's my goal. I want to stir up those emotions.
Artemis is the perfect villain. He's exactly what Drizzt isn't, even though they're the same.
He's a badass that you really wouldn't want to mess with.
And the way Artemis became the perfect warrior was by sacrificing his heart and soul. And then when Drizzt was his equal, he couldn't accept that. He felt it was necessary that he had to deny what Drizzt was.
He's not going to go out and kill for no reason. You know, he serves his own purpose while even serving somebody else.
Drizzt is a compelling character because in the face of adversity, he stands above everyone else. He treats everyone with respect. What would normally get a man down, he keeps on trucking.
He cares about his friends, yet he feels like he's putting them in jeopardy all the time just by his presence.
Make another move against us and die.
As far as visuals, scenery, monsters, dragons, demons, magical effects, swordplay, there's just too much to say. It has it all.
And that's why you go to see the movie.
Drizzt is the man.
This is something that we've got to make.
The audience is gonna love The Legend of Drizzt. Now someone just has to make it.